There's no more dangerous a person than a doctor, an MD, or a DVM, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, that develops a God complex. When they stole my bear kitty, everything about their paperwork was wrong. This Stephanie Bogle from Fish and Game, she put down 16 years old. No, it's 17 years old. She got that wrong. Then they put a microchip in her. And then this was signed off by this Kimberlee Beckmen, the veterinarian from hell that works for Fish and Game. Now here we have 17 years old, so that contradicts what was earlier written down. This veterinarian estimated the weight of my grizzly bear at 250 pounds? Or was that a scribbling out and that was kilograms? Or did they see how stupid that was when they actually weighed it? The actual weight is 450 pounds? Oakley, personnel, Oakley, Dr. Oakley. We go with drugs going down here. Time immobilized on 6/26. Wait a minute. I thought that this all happened on the 27th. The 27th. But so nothing is lining up here. Details matter. What is important is this letter by this Kimberlee Beckmen. The bear was standing and facing me. She was panting, open-mouthed, breathing. That's how bears breathe when they don't like somebody. They stare straight ahead. They're looking straight at you because they don't like you. It appeared that she could see and smell us, but did not respond to our movements as if she was visually impaired. The reason she stared straight ahead and didn't want to respond to you is because she hated you. When a bear is not liking somebody, you can go, hey, 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 hey. And you know what? They just stare straight ahead. They stare straight ahead because they want to rip your throat out. It was very dark. It was very dark, huh? This is an actual photograph from another state official at the time they approached Kitty. It was very dark. Closure was covered in the portion she was in. Covered in the portion she was in? Yeah, I had a roof. Actual photograph from another state official at the time they approached Kitty. It appeared to me there was no access to sunlight. Actual photograph from another state official at the time they approached Kitty. There was no food or water that I could see. Later photographs showed there was a small amount of muddy water in a metal trough. Actual photograph from another state official. Muddy water, huh? Kitty is watered in this metal trough as needed every hour or two. She splashes out excess water with her paw and then is waiting for me to let her out in her acreage to play in her pond. I am so sensitive to that schedule with Kitty that I was on my way back home the morning of the 26th. My friend was driving me from town with a truck pulling a trailer. Whoa, okay, keep going. Keep going. You drive past. There's those troopers. Wave to them. I'm gonna get out here. Here's what's interesting. I approached the troopers at the mailbox asking to go up to my house to get my camera and to take care of my bear. That's body cam footage. Matthew Cassie, state prosecutor, where is that body cam footage? I observed that she was morbidly obese. Kitty! April 6, 2025. First of all, she weighs more than 450 pounds. To say that she's morbidly obese shows me that Dr. Kimberlee Beckmen completely inexperienced when it comes to bears. Meanwhile, 2 USDA inspectors, enemies of mine, inspected Kitty at close range, and even her teeth on May 5th, 2025.
So I'm gonna show the grizzly too.
Here we have USDA inspectors on May 5th, 2025. They're right next to me. They're looking in her mouth. They're looking right in her mouth at her teeth, examining her stomach. There's that Dr. Katie Frank, that nasty USDA vet with this guy named Travis. My own veterinarian, Dr. Kathleen Doty, also inspected her. That's Kitty. On May 5th as well. And nobody would say anything like this crazy Dr. Beckmen. Dr. Beckmen is guilty of falsifying reports. I could see barbed wire exposed to the enclosure with blood on it. Blood on it? No. That's red paint on each and every barb. Only on the edges, on the perimeter. She knows enough not to mess with it. That's why it's barbed wire. She had patchy alopecia on her limbs. No, that's bald guys in Anchorage. Not for Kitty. Kitty is just shedding her fur, which is normal. June 26th. I believe she is at least partially, if not completely, blind. Kitty isn't blind. The reason she stared straight ahead and didn't want to respond to you is because she hated you. Dr. Kimberlee Beckmen, that bear wanted you. Wanted to tear you apart. This crazy lady, it gets worse. This could be the result of spending virtually her entire life, including her growth stages, in a darkened space. From April till October, the end of October when she hibernates, Kitty rollicks in her acreages. This was shot on June 22nd, a mere 72 hours before they raided the park. She's just fine, running and enjoying life. You could see here she climbs into her compound, no problem. Her words, conditions I observed, constitute cruelty and abuse. This woman is who the Alaska Department of Fish and Game rests their case on. Where were you, Dr. Oakley? Where were you, Dr. Kimberlee Beckmen? Where were you, Dr. Annette Roug, when my wolf Maluna was dying in that little crate that you stuck her in at the Department of Transportation building in Haines, where she died? Where were you three veterinarians then? And who decided to kill my red fox that has 3 legs? Who decided that? And who decided to kill my snowy owl that had 1 foot? You people decided to take their lives. You are playing God. You are involved in a cover-up, and you will be discovered.